What's up, everyone? What are some common characteristics of black belts? Because I get this one a lot. You know, people want to know. People who aren't black belts always want the black belt. To them, that's the goal. Let me start off by kind of backing up a second and telling you the black belt is not the goal. The goal is to love training so much so that you cannot do without it. If you don't train, you're physically sick. You're angry. I can't believe it. You know, my work just kind of, went late today and I missed my class. Get all angry about that. Or, this traffic. Come on, I'm trying to get to jiu-jitsu, because you're just so excited and you want to train. Something that it's become so ingrained in you and so a part of your life that you just want to train. You don't ever want to stop. And it doesn't matter to you what color the belt is around your waist. I'll tell you right now, if you focus on the belt, you will never get the black belt, because it's just a belt. If you really want a belt, you can order any color belt you want from any clothing website, any jiu-jitsu clothing website, and they will send you a belt. There's no background checks on it to see what your lineage is and if you qualify for it, and they're not going to call your instructor. You can buy any belt you want. So for somebody who wants to be given the belt, just go buy it, right? Go buy it and wear it. On the other hand, if you want to earn it, that's a different thing altogether. Everybody wants to know, what's the formula for getting a black belt? Really, there are no formulas. Although some instructors may have one, and with them it's often a time formula, right? If you attend 50 classes, after 50 classes you get a stripe on your belt. Another 50, you get another stripe, so on and so forth. So every 50 classes you attend, you get a stripe. And that would mean that would take you from white, and then you have your 4 stripes on your white, to your blue. So that would be 250 classes to get the blue, another 250 to get the purple, another 250 to get the brown, and another 250 to get the black. So 1,000 classes, right? And let's say you attend 3 times a week, so that's 150 classes a year. People think, well, yeah, if you keep attending class for 7 or 8 years, then you'll get it. Yes and no. If an instructor is the type where he figures that if a student comes to class enough times they will get better, and then gives them the rank, then yes, then that's what we call a timeline school, and that's one way that some people gauge your belts. With us at Combat Jiu-Jitsu and at a lot of other schools, it doesn't matter how many times you come in. In fact, we do have a software that does help us keep track of attendance. When we're evaluating a person for a belt promotion, we never consult that attendance sheet. We don't know how many times you come to class, really. We just really want to know. We use that particular software just so we know what time slots are the most in demand and which ones are not. I just see a particular time slot, I have 5 people show up. Another time slot, I have 15 people show up. That's what we use it for. But am I going to use it to evaluate? Let's say I want to give out some blue belts this month, and let me check. Oh, we have some white belts that have done 300 classes, which is more than more than it's supposed to be. So yeah, they should get it. No. There's a conversation with me, with Professor Dave, with Professor Fernando, with the junior instructors on this certain person. Hey, we're looking at this person. This person might be a candidate for the next belt. I want you all to kind of keep an eye open, and I want you to pay a little special attention to this particular person, because we need to get them over the cusp, right? If they're not already ready, we need to find out where the holes are, plug those holes, and get them to the point where we can then award the belt. So, and like I said, attendance really has nothing. And granted, if you don't come to class, you're not going to be getting the instruction that you need. But it's not just showing up. You can show up and still not be able to do something basic, like a backward roll. You can't seem to get that backward roll correctly that we do in warm-ups. Then no, that's something that every white belt needs to have conquered. But the person that really doesn't give up and keeps trying, comes in and keeps trying to make the changes to do it. Yes, I did that wrong. Okay, let me switch this and let me do it. Eventually, you're going to get it. Because if you can conquer the movements, you can then conquer the moves. The moves are much more complicated than the exercises. Taking that thought from white all the way to black, that's the person who says, look, I need to climb this ladder and I need to work these techniques at this level. Once I conquer them, then I need to go up. There's a lot of ladders you need to climb to get to black belt. Some of them are personal ladders. Some of them have to do with you being able to conquer your own insecurities. You can't be somebody who always has to beat somebody, right? If you always have to beat somebody, then you don't make any progress in a number of different places that you need to make progress to become successful. A person who actually earns their black belt, they're a no-nonsense person. They're a person that knows it takes not only hard work, but smart work to get to where you need to be. Another thing I found amongst black belts is they tend to be highly intelligent people. Highly intelligent. This is a pretty select group of people. Black belts that I know tend to be very successful in life, and it doesn't mean money. It just means successful. They're very good at what they do outside of jiu-jitsu, and they tend to be very happy, very grateful people, very giving people, people that you like to be around. They're not of the thought that we should give anything to anybody. If you want it, you have to take it, right? I'm not going to give it to you. Almost everyone who's gotten to the higher levels of jiu-jitsu didn't do it without either a big commitment of time or money or both. When you think in those terms, and you get to making the most of whatever little time that you can carve out to train, you also try to get the most out of whatever dollar you spend. And there are common characteristics that we have among other belts as well, and maybe I'll do some on some other belts going forward. For those of you that are aspiring to be black belts, first thing I can say, again, let me repeat, don't aspire to be a black belt. Aspire to learn the art, aspire to get better at the art, aspire to conquer your own insecurities, conquer your own physical limitations, and take it from there. The belt will come when you deserve the belt, and your instructor will give it to you. It doesn't really make any sense and for instructor to not award belts, because I gotta tell you, I love awarding belts to my students. I mean, it's the greatest thing for me. It's the greatest feeling that I was able to take a person up to the next level and have them be inspired to train. I want to give out belts, but I'm not gonna give them out. You need to earn them. So anyway, that's all I got. If you have any questions, just comment below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the page, and if you have any questions, you can email me, combatjujitsu@gmail.com. You can also, put your comment below, or you can give me a call, 682-233-0721. Take care. Bye.